Ever wondered what life coaching is and if it really works? Get your answers in this video. Hello, Haifa. Welcome.
Hello, Coach. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for accepting to have this conversation. I feel like it can bring value to a lot of people. So for everyone that is watching today, we're gonna talk about coaching. And so Haifa is gonna share with us her experience with coaching, and I was honored to have her as coachee. So I'm very excited just to have this discussion.
Yeah, first of all, I'm very glad and happy that I got to meet you through this coaching sessions that we did for about 3 months. And it was a great experience that affected my life till now, even after stopping the coaching sessions.
Oh, that's awesome. Yay. So that's what I wanted to do with this discussion is like maybe raising awareness about coaching, because there is a lot of misconception about coaching.
Yes.
Like you have life coaching, but people are used to like fitness and sport coaching. And life
Sure.
coaching is different, and it has a lot of value. I mean, as a coach, as a mindset coach, I know that it can really accelerate and help in the growth of the person. We basically partner with you to help you achieve your goals.
Sure.
So it's different to everyone, because everyone is different and has different goals. But it's really, really interesting just to know your own experience. So I was curious, first of all, just introduce yourself, some words to say who you are.
Okay, so my name is Haifa Hithawi. I'm from Syria, based in UAE since 22 years. And I studied like my school and university here in the UAE. I got my bachelor's in pharmacy this last summer. And now I'm working in a pharmaceutical company. And I'm also working aside on my passion, which is nutrition. So I have the Instagram page, which is it's Avocado. And so I'm trying to balance between those two. That's about me.
Oh, that's super nice. And actually, in the second video of the Modern Muslim Woman video series about eating healthy, I did a shout out to Haifa, and she was really kind to share with us 2 super recipes. So I'm really happy. So go check her Instagram. It's so cute, and yeah, it's growing. So that's really exciting.
Yes, step by step, but it's growing.
The way is moving forward. You know, sometimes we like overthink or like have big eyes or overestimate our like goals or capabilities.
Sure.
But the big goal is to be consistent, and this is how you see real progress. So I'm really happy for you that you're just, you know, you're doing it. So that's really cool.
Thank you for your support.
Always. So coaching, first of all, just to give a little background to people. So we know a person in common. Her name is Bushra. We're gonna share her Instagram. If you speak Arabic and also English, you can go check her Instagram. Basically, she does a lot of stories, and she shares, you know, her
stories.
Experiences, life, advice, beauty advice, amazing, just real person, like a real woman.
Exactly, real people account.
Exactly. Yes. So go check her out. We're gonna share everything. So I proposed to Bushra. I was like, you know, I want to give 3 months of free coaching to people. So I was like, just share it with your followers. And actually 3% answered, and you were the only one to go through with it. So like, I'm really excited about this. So this is how Haifa became my coach. So now I want to know your end of the story. How come, you know, you made this decision?
Okay, so I have this rule that whenever I see an opportunity, I have to take it, no matter what. Like, just try it. It's never gonna be a loss. It's definitely gonna give me a lesson. Even if it's not good, I'm gonna get out of this with a new thing in my. Interested about coaching, life coaches. I follow a lot of life coaches, and I'm very happy to know Coach Fatima. Like now she's one of my favorites. Follow her accounts. It's really interesting and like a high dose of positivity every single day. So I was like, why not? Let's try.
That's awesome.
And I didn't regret it.
No,
at all.
That's really cool. That's really
I'm
cool.
so happy. Yeah, a friend for life.
You know, I love that. This is, you know, when we say maktub or, you know, destiny, or
Yes.
I have this quote that I love so much, and I had it on my website for the last year. It's opportunities don't happen, you create them. And this
100%.
is exactly what you said. And I love this mindset, because you don't lose. Because even if you try something, you're changed, you learn, and like you learn something.
100%.
Even if you consciously you don't know it, but you're transformed. So good
Yes.
for you. So that's really cool. You know, like good advice for all the young people out there. Go and after it.
Yes, true. Especially from someone who's experienced, and like I really liked something about you, that you tried different things, and that's like similar to my personality. We talked a lot about that.
Yes.
So that helped us even like have a certain vibe of chemistry. I don't know. So it was like really nice experience. Yeah.
You were very great too. Sometimes, you know, it's because you're ready to learn, and it's make it easy for, you know, coaches to have coachees ready to experience, because it leaves you, you know, a lot of opportunities to have tools to give them, you know, and you are really open. So yeah, good for you, good for you. So that's really awesome.
Thank you. Yes.
So you wanted to take this opportunity, and then we went through the 3 months of coaching. How did you live your experience? What was something maybe that struck you, or like you realized about yourself?
Okay, so a lot of the sessions, I used to tell you that I was thinking about this last night, and then we mentioned it together somehow. I don't know how. It's like energy and vibes all over. So that was really interesting. I had a couple of things going on in my life. I wanted to do a lot of things at once. And so that was mainly why I wanted to take the sessions, first of all. And a lot of things strike, like I really enjoyed all the practices, all the techniques that you gave me. I'm more calm and more toward my goal, but like slowly.
Yeah.
And I remember you said once, like you can have it all, but not at once. So, so that really clicked, because I was like, I wanted to do everything and have everything at the same time this year. Like, didn't want to wait. Now,
I want it now.
And then, yes, we spoke about this a lot. Then that you can achieve all, but you have to prioritize and like give time for each separately, and then everything would work out. Many things, the mindfulness, the being present, letting go of a lot of things.
Yeah.
There's one thing that also like really clicked, is that don't push yourself. If you don't feel like doing something, don't force yourself. Like let it be. If you want to do it, go do it, but don't push yourself and be hard on yourself. So be kind. I read a quote 2 days ago, like treat yourself as if you're a plant or a baby. So you won't harm a baby or a plant. Yeah. So do the same to yourself. That was a lot of like many sessions we were talking and discussing about that.
Yeah. That you touched on many good things. That is awesome.
So, and I actually took notes during the whole sessions, so I have them all here. So that's like, I'm really happy. I'm going back to them. It was a really useful experience, really.
That is really great. And you know, the last point about confidentiality, this is a very, very, you know, big rule, actually, that Human Potential Institute, this is where I've done my training, because we are backed by the ICF, the International Coaching Federation. They have, you know, the code of ethics and privacy, and in Europe especially, you know, it's very, very strong. So As a coach, I have no right to tell your story. You know, I don't have anything, but this is your story, so you can, you know,
Yes.
you can
Tell
share it
it.
with anyone you want.
True.
And so this is amazing that you have the notes, you have the exercises, you know, and it's not one thing done. You know, it's not like take a pill and then you're gonna be fine.
No. The
It's
thing you take for your whole life.
exact for your whole life, because you know it's for you, for your own growth, and we never stop,
True.
you know, to grow. We touch on many things, and you know, some years ago it was me, you know, being at your own, you know, in your own shoes today, because these practices are not things that are taught in school, or even our parents, you know, teach us.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, you see, so that's why you have to relearn everything as an adult, and it's much more difficult because you have so many years with habits, with experiences
True.
that are already
Yeah.
in there, and it's so
Yes.
hard to, you know, erase, because you
Develop
don't
these.
erase bad habits. Yeah,
Yes.
you replace them, so it's much more work. So yeah, I'm really happy that you discussed this. So important to live in the now. I feel like this is something
Yeah.
that is lost, especially in today's world, and
Yes.
being in confine, like in lockdown, you know, being at home, not on purpose, it pushes you to stay in the now, to be in the present.
True. 100%.
Do you think it helped, like those practices for this period?
Yes, because I had more time to think, to sit with myself, with my own ideas and thoughts. So during the quarantine, yeah, I spent a lot of time by myself just thinking. Uh, the practices helped a lot, and I have like notes and
Yeah.
like things, reminders to remind me to be calm, to breathe, to be present in the moment more. And since there's no rush, there's no like driving and like having to run all over like the day, uh, it's been more easy to focus, to be present in the moment, because you have like you're in, at least you're in one place. That's more than enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. You talked about one, you know, many like challenges or goals. What was your main goal that you wanted to accomplish through the coaching?
um Main goal, that's big. um
Or one that is, you know, that comes to mind.
to balance between my passion and my work, because I didn't want to leave either. I'm not in a stable place where I can leave my work and follow my passion, or just
Yeah.
leave my passion, because I can't leave my passion. So that was one of the biggest goals. Yeah, there were a lot of many, but like this is the main goal.
The many small ones. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you come with a, like a big goal, and then, you know, life happens, because you know, like my mentor says, and I repeat this sentence these days, is like, he says, I've never seen a plan fail on paper. So this is again, like, we plan, but life happens. So how do we
Yes.
adjust? How do we, you know, go through these phases that we didn't
True.
plan for? And basically having a coach can help you do that, because one of the role that we have is being a soundboard, meaning like, you know, you tell me something and I repeat it either in your words or like how I
Yes.
understood it. Like, can you talk
Yeah.
about this? Because I feel like this is huge for coaching.
Yes. So coaching, at the beginning, I thought Coach Fatima is gonna tell me what will I do, and that's it. And but apparently, it's a totally different story. So at the beginning, you told me that I'm not gonna tell you how you're going to do your life. That's your part. I'm just gonna help you, like raise questions and discussions.
Yeah.
So, and give you like techniques and exercises to help you choose, or to help you like know where you stand. So it was mainly we would let's say decide on what topic we're gonna talk about on that day, and then Coach Fatima would start asking questions that sometimes might be like my own questions to her, but she would flip the question back on me, and then I have to give the answer to that. So it's more of a discussion, and one topic opens the other, and then you come out with a completely different idea and thoughts, and like it's very nice. So it's reflecting. It's like a dialogue. So it's like I'm not the only one speaking, but at the same time, she's not giving me the points that I have to follow. It's like a discussion, let's say. So I felt like I was talking to a friend who's like very close, and I can share anything with her. So, but someone who's experienced as well. So someone who wouldn't put you in a negative situation or environment. So that was also important, because sometimes you can just like go and speak to a friend, but those are not really experienced with what are they going to reflect on what you're saying. So it turns out to be even worse than where you stand. So, but with the coaching, it's completely different. I really enjoyed the experience, and I would definitely repeat it.
Oh, first of all, I'm so happy for you that you've got so much value out of it, just for you, you know, as a person, and you want to repeat the process, because again, we're always evolving. There is always a next step.
Definitely.
Yes. So that is great. You touched on, you know, just being comfortable. Also, like holding the space. That's important when you connect with a coach, to have this, you know, connection and ease, because you can't do the work if you're sharing only half of, you know, what you need to share, or like what you need to say. And on reflecting is, you know, all the answers about you. You know yourself best, right? It's not me who just met you, who will tell you, okay, do this, do that, it's good for you, you know. Like, this wouldn't work. So I love that. People, you need to remember that you know yourself best. You already have all the answers. You know, you spend your life with experiences, with degrees, meeting people. So you know so much. Just going back within and truly doing this inquiry work, you discover so much. You discover so 100%.
100%. Yes.
So
we never planned the topic.
Yes, exactly.
We never planned the topic. I usually like would spend 2 minutes thinking about what are we going to speak today. I don't know. And then something comes up, and like, it's just like talking to a friend, really. It's really easy. It's really comfortable, as you said. And you need to have that click or chemistry between you and your coach to actually work. You can't just share anything with anyone that easy. And you're good at that. You're really good at that.
That is important. That's why I wanted, you know, I pivoted my business actually 2 weeks ago, and I really wanted to go towards Muslim women, because I've from the feedback that I got, people, you know, don't talk to Muslim women.
There's a lack of that.
A big lack. And for me, with my personality and being a mindset coach, this was actually, I feel like, my real purpose. So I'm really embracing it now. And you were one of the piece of the puzzle that brought me there, you know, for the English speaker. I will learn Arabic so I can speak Arabic with people, Arabic.
Next time we'll do Arabic lessons.
So I told my mom, so basically I knew how to speak Arabic fluently until the age of maybe 10 years old. And then I didn't use it anymore. So I lost it.
Oh, but I believe you still have it. Like, you still understand, right?
I know how to read. I still understand, you know, that's the Arabic from Algeria. So I can't have
That's way easier.
Yeah. It is a little bit easier. So I'm going to get back to it and like go with the Muslim women. So I'm coming. Middle East.
Step by step, you're gonna reach.
It is.
You're getting there. Yeah.
Time-wise, I want to know, now that it's been maybe almost 2 months that we've stopped the coaching, right? I want to know. So we kept in touch, obviously. I don't leave my coachees like this, but I want to know. Okay, now that you don't have me as a coach anymore, like, how are you doing in your life? What changed? How do you feel?
So there's one thing that you taught me, which was really nice, and it's been helping me during this quarantine as well, which is visualization, or the best self exercise that we did. So it's where you write or visualize your life or your day or whatever you want, even your body goals or whatever you want to achieve. So this has been helping a lot. Setting intention, especially in the morning. So like you're at home 24/7 during this quarantine, it's really easy to be lazy and sleep a bit more, but the intention is like really helping. So I've been doing that. Breathing, I said that before, and I'm also still doing all the tracking of the habits that we discussed earlier, like tracking of the fitness, tracking of the anything, nutrition, of course, because like this is what I like, the sleeping patterns. I've been trying to keep a routine, even though I'm home. I'm more flexible with my time. I can sleep till noon, but no, I've been trying to keep it like under control.
Nice.
And the main thing that's been happening since I said we have more time, we're in one place, I've been doing a lot of thinking. So and I remember you shared once with me this quote that the only thing you can control is your thinking. So I've been trying to do that. It's hard. I didn't reach there yet, but visualization has been helping a lot in that.
Oh, that's awesome.
It mainly.
Yeah. That's
Focusing also on the page, because you shared, like you suggested that I would write it in Arabic. I'm still doing that. Like all of these advices, I took them with me and still doing them in my life. I think I'll never leave them as well. So the values exercise, I went back to that as well. Many things, like really interesting exercises and techniques to help you with your life. So they're very simple. And I wish we are taught these skills and techniques in school or even university.
Yes.
I believe we have to, I don't know, at some point in life have coaches in universities or or schools.
It may be happening soon. It may be happening soon.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything, but it may be happening soon, because there is a huge lack. There is a huge lack.
That would be amazing.
Oh, you shared so many good things. I wrote so many. Okay, visualization. I'm so happy that you're using it. The best self exercise. So these are all exercises that exist for decades. Like in psychology, they have been used for decades. And as coaches, we can use them, but it's still missing, from schools, universities, even parents, because all of these exercises, they bring you clarity, that bring you self-reflection. This is so important, because we're all running, but we don't know where we're running, but we're still running. So finding clarity, knowing your values, this is so important, like your real values, not the surface one. True. So I'm so happy that you continue and that you also want to get back to coaching in one way or another in the future. So that's really awesome. Any parting words that you want to share?
No, I want to show you my tracking, because I have them here beside me. So I've been tracking the workouts. It's really nice.
Okay, so for people that don't know, this is a bullet journal. So you can Google bullet journal. There are so many, and even Instagram accounts. And you have this tracking, because why do you track? Because you can't manage what you don't measure. Okay, so you have to measure it. You have to see if you're making progress. You have to see if there is obstacles that you didn't know that were there. So all of this is so important. Having it on paper or even on your computer or on your phone, the fact that you can go back to it, analyze it, and learn from it, this is how progress is made. So that's great. 100%. I'm going to share it also in the description.
One more thing, I want you to share with them the quote that says, don't overestimate or we overestimate what happens in a year, but we underestimate what happens in 5 years. Is that right?
You are such a good student.
Yes. Is it like this? Because
So
I know the meaning, but you know the words.
Overestimate what we can do in 1 year, but we underestimate what we can do in 5 to 10 years, right?
Yes.
So this was a huge lesson also when I learned it. I was like, now we have all those resolutions and we want to be like CEO in 1 year. But
or after the quarantine. Now this has been the new challenge. After the quarantine, everyone wants to be models, chefs, everything.
Exactly.
It's been a race. Yeah.
So now, but it's, growth, self-growth, there are no quick fixes. Remember that it's like a muscle. It's always, I use this metaphor now. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So 100%. There are no, it's not the first day that you're going to enter the gym, you're not going to be transformed. So you have to go for, weeks and months to be transformed.
Yeah.
So this is it. There are no secret sauce. This is a lifelong journey, but the progress is what's amazing because you see the transformation,
100%.
Oh,
we never stop learning. Ever.
Never, ever. Thank you so much, Haifa.
Thank you.
I'm not going to keep you that long. And I hope that everyone got, some knowledge about coaching from a real experience, not from a coach saying, hey, that's amazing.
Yeah, it is really amazing. I would really suggest it. I did actually suggest to friends, but I don't know, the commitment issues. Yeah,
it will come.
Hard.
It will come. When the student is ready, the teacher will
the master will appear.
The master will appear. Exactly.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. We're gonna share everything in the description, and go check her Instagram account. It's avocado. It's all vegan recipes, and I'm gonna send you the bread recipe from my mom.
Oh yeah.
After this call, so I'm gonna share it to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I want that.
Thank you, madam.